Mayegon, who has always shown up to support us. Can you please celebrate him? Thank you so much, sir. You know, I'm not shaking anyways, but I'm trying to impress my in-law. So, um, so I have to pick my words right, and but I'm sure they are definitely proud of what we are doing and what I'm doing with their daughter. Have you seen her today? You've not seen my wife? Oh, don't worry, you're gonna see her. Don't worry, don't worry. We are leaving the best for the last, okay? You're gonna see her and you're gonna fall in love again. Just the same way I fell in love again this morning. All right, enough of the romantic talk. Please, let's focus on why we are here. Um, in 2021, when I started GoLearn, when we decided to put something together called GoLearn, I was in a serious financial mistake. I mean, I had just made one of the biggest financial mistake of my life, which is to go and spend the money I've not received in my hand. We had some people. One guy came from, see, don't trust people who are wearing glasses and fine clothes. Are you with me? Actually, when they now have Queen's English and they are speaking, oh, shit, don't worry, it's just 2 million. Please don't trust them. Until you see the money, don't spend it. And he said, can you guys straight 3 billion naira? Blood of Jesus, 3 billion naira? I had to ask again, excuse me, do you mean 3 million naira? He said, no, we are even going to 10 billion naira. And I said, I'm going to give you 3 billion naira to start. I want you guys to start trading. I want you to get all the finest traders together and all of that and all of that. And just from that word, in fact, he told me to start a new company. He told me to register a new company. I did all of that. And I went to Lekki. I went to Kota. I went to rent an apartment, 9.5 million naira. The apartment is a fully furnished apartment, and I gathered up to 20 people, almost 10 traders together in that house for us to live together to trade the what? The 3 billion naira. I mean, how much is 10 million in 3 billion naira? That's currently like $1.5 million. And one trade, 10 pips, 20 pips, will make the 10 million naira. That's around maybe $7,000, and we'll be fine. And I gathered everyone. I went to borrow money. Those other traders were telling me, don't worry, get a fine place, enter, do all of that. And they were pushing me, and they went to look. In fact, they went online to search for the perfect house for us. The fine house that when you take pictures there. In fact, some people, director today, saw me in that house, but he didn't know the story from that house. And this is one of the things I want you to learn. Don't be deceived by what you see. What you see can be very deceiving. People only want you to see what they want you to see. And what you are seeing might not be the true representation of what it is. What it is more important than what you are seeing. And there is a need for you to learn a system of confirming what you are seeing, so that what you are seeing does not affect your decision making. That is why you should not marry a woman that makes up all the time. You have never seen her a day without what? It's a very dangerous investment. Are you with me? Don't marry a woman that you have not seen her remove her wig. It's a very what? Dangerous investment. Because the return on investment is going to be on a minus. You can marry them because they're already looking at me. But I'm saying that make sure that you go and do what? Verify. Say what? So one of the things I wanted to do was to get people to come, let us start trading, and we got everybody in. And then started waiting for the 3 billion. And then I flew out to Asaba. I went to see them, to see their company, to ask about, and I had a meeting with them. They were talking to me, asking me different questions. Okay, what's going on? And they were talking. Apparently, they were in serious financial mess. They were an investment company like all these, company that crashed, all those companies that, back in those days that crashed and took people's money like CBS. Apparently, they were in a serious financial mess, and they were looking for who to take the fall. So they could have just given us small amount of money to start trading with and tell people that it was their trader that lost the money. That was one of the things that God did to save me. So I went to the meeting, went to their board, and they were discussing, and they were asking me for crazy things to do. They were asking me that, can I turn out 50% in a month? I'm like, no, it's not possible. And you see, let me tell you something. Not all that glitters is gold. One of your greatest superpower is your ability to walk away. Are you with me? Let me tell you, most of these partners you are seeing, most of them are service partners. Most of them are service partner. That means that the partnership is what? Is by service. There are people who would have loved to be a sponsor for this event and giving us good money, but they will have taken the vision from me. Because there are people that they might have the money right now, but they don't understand the vision. They don't understand what you carry. So don't trade your vision for the money that they have. And because I understand my vision, I know where I'm going to, I know who I am, I decided not to exchange this vision for money. So we could have gotten a lot of money. And I mean, LFC 1.0, let me tell you, I wanted to jackpot in the midst of that crisis. When we did LFC 1.0, I wanted to run away. Because after, apparently, there was no money anywhere. So no 3 billion came in. And I had borrowed money to rent an apartment. Every month we spent at least ₦1 million on food. Every month at least we spent, I'm not joking, electricity around the quarter, you can go and find out, was almost $500,000 in a month, just light. And I was the one spearheading all of this. All the girls, some of them even carry girls in the house. See, that's why sometimes don't run your vision with people who don't understand the vision. Their vision was to have a 5 minute satisfaction. My vision was to build an empire. And while I was in the midst of this financial crisis, they were there enjoying their life away. They didn't borrow the money. They didn't go to meet the people. I was feeding them. They were eating. They were living free and living large on the expense and the account of the money I have borrowed on my own financial mistake. So, when I saw that this is the end of it, and there was no money coming from anywhere, I told everybody to leave. 3 months later, and we paid for a year, 9.5 million or so, 1.7 million was the total package that we paid. In 2021. And in the midst of it, I was wondering, what can I do? How can we salvage this? And then we thought about, let's create an affiliate platform. Let's create a place where people can learn. And I thought to myself that I don't want people to make the same mistake I've made. I'll tell you the truth, police, I mean, not they were looking for me, but there was serious issues. People were reporting me here and there. People were looking for me. I didn't run away. I stayed and I faced it. But I came out better. What am I saying to you was that after the whole thing, I thought about it. How can I make sure that people don't make the same mistake again? And that was how we bet Golem. Because I don't want you to make the same financial mistake that I've made. Spending money that I've not received and it's not an overdraft. If you want to clap, please clap and clap very well. So this vision was bet not because, so that is why we spent over $200,000 of our personal money. And let me tell you something. Why that money is a lot, I don't have it full with me. And LFC 1.0, I was ready to run away because I thought about it. Can I stay in Nigeria and make it? How can I pay over 50 million naira in debt back to people? Because those same guys are accommodated. They lost the little money I even got from some people to trade. $40,000, 10 million naira. They lost all the money. And when I asked them, what are we going to do? They said, we didn't sign anything now, so I don't know what you're talking about. And they left. And I was back to zero again. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to build again. I'm going to start again. But this time I want to teach people how to also build right, how to understand right. Before that time, I already paid to travel out to Jackpot, pay for T-Side University school fee. But luckily for me, the COS, I think that's what they call it, the CAS or something, did not come out. So they said I should wait for the next batch, which was supposed to be in September or something. And I'm like, do I want to wait? In that period, for 3 months, I was almost depressed. I was there praying. I was just watching movie. That was the month I watched How to Get Away with Murder. I watched everything within a short period of time. I know that I was eating. I left my 1-bedroom apartment in Yaba and I went to the island. Now, the problem about finance and wealth is that if you go for it or it comes to you unprepared, it's going to go away immediately. Because by the time that I was trying to get into a deal of 3 billion naira, I was not yet done with managing something worth 1 million naira. I was still staying in my 1-bedroom apartment. I jumped and went to the island to go and live a flashy lifestyle. One of my friends even had this very nice sports car I even have a picture that I took with it, and today I know that people still see me as one big boy because of that picture. Most people that you see take picture with cars are not the owner of the cars. Most cars owners don't. I can't remember me have taken a picture with my car. Most cars owners don't really post, especially if the car is a fine car. So don't be deceived by what you're saying. So after I paid for the school fee and I said that we are planning LFC 1.0, nobody was willing to sponsor. I told the school I'm not doing it again. And I asked them to refund me my school fee. And that was what we used to do the first LFC 1.0. I want you to know, today I'm going to be talking to you about finding X. Because X is a common factor. I mean, you are in school in mathematics, they tell you to find X. They tell you to, I'm like, auntie, excuse me, sir, X is on the board. Can you just put it where it belongs? Why are you stressing me to find X? Why is he a girlfriend? Why am I supposed to find X? But what I began to understand is that in the history of life and in the system, the way that the life has been designed is that you have to find something. You have to arrange it. Now, let me give you an equation. Are you ready? 3x over 3 equals to 30 over 3. Just put the answer in your book. Just write it down. Don't worry. Are you guys scared? The answer is simple now. It's a simple equation. So we are going to find that x. Aren't we going to find that x? We are going to find it. 3x over 3 equals to 30 over 3. Just write it down somewhere. And we are going to find the x. Now, that is an equation. And for some of you, the equation is that you are currently broke. The equation is that you don't have money. No, I'm not trying to shade you. It's your current reality. You have to understand it and accept it. No matter how much you faith it, faith does not only bring what you need. Actions bring the things that you need, because faith without action is what? It's dead. So don't worry. When I was broke, I knew when I was broke. You have to understand where you are. Don't come and try to say you're not broke. If you are broke, you are broke. It's not it's not a permanent position. It's a temporary position. You are not broke. You are just unavailable to dispense cash. Abi, when you go to the ATM and you want to withdraw and you press it and it says the ATM is temporary, does it mean that the ATM is bad? Does it mean that the ATM is bad? If they put money, will it bring money out? They have not loaded money in you. There is value that needs to be loaded in you so that they can withdraw from it. So don't worry. That is why you should understand where you are now. You should find X. So the equation you are now is that you might be a student. You have lost your parents. You don't have any job. You are trying to survive. That might be the equation of your life right now. But there is something that happens to equation. You need to begin to cross multiply. You need to begin to place one thing. You have to see. Let me tell you something. If you are not willing to cross and change figures and change things, your life might not change. That means that you might need to change your friends, because the X you are looking for, you need to take it from where they have put it and go and look for common denominator. That's what they say, right? You look for what looks like each other. 3 looks like each other. 3 cancel 3, right? Or 3 divided by 30. You have to find something that is, see, nobody makes anything good. Nobody becomes great by standing on a spot without doing anything. So your life depends on you making arrangements, moving things, moving people, moving words, moving yourself. So when I say I know you are going to make it, it's because you moved yourself from your house, even in the rain, and you came down here. We have to find our X. X is an unknown factor. Because until you find your X, you can't find a multiplier. And today we have given you a multiplier, which is 10. And what you are going to multiply by your X is not X. If you times X by 10, it's only going to give you 10X. But when you get your equation right and you get your answer and you multiply the value of the X, X is not the answer, X is the value. Are you with me? X is not the answer. X is the value. That means you say X equals to 20. X is equal to 100. Is that right? When you are finding X, see now, X is a very constant equation, constant problem. And guess what? It is in that problem that your solution lies. Are you still with me? It is in that problem that your what? That your solution lies. Because that X, this way you find it. It is missing. You are looking for it. You are looking for your unique flavor. You are looking for that special things about you. You are looking for the next job, for the next opportunity. Now, when you find that X, and you say, I have looked all around, I've seen that, I think I would like to be a website developer. And then you say, my X equals to web designer. Then you multiply it by 10. So that means that you must make sure that the value of your X is very high. That is the secret equation to success. Because if the value of your X is 0, whatever multiplied by 0 gives what? But when you multiply 0 by 1, your value of your X by 1, by 10, by 100. So the value of greatness that is in you, you have to produce it. And whatever you produce, you multiply it by what? By 10 this year. Lawyers solve legal problems. Doctors solve medical problems. Pastors solve spiritual problems. What problem are you solving? Let me tell you something. If you don't, I am Olubori Paul is solving financial problems. And I've been doing that in the last 7 years. And we have solved for more than 1,000 people. One of the things that we are doing with Golden is to help you to repurpose your life, to give you clarity and direction so that you know what to do. That there is possibility. This year, we spent over 10 million on this event. All our money. Not Golden's money. The people within Golden's money. And we grew from borrowing money. We grew from using our school fees to pay to doing it today with our own money. Now building businesses worth billions. So it's not, what we did was to find our X. What is the X factor? For me, my X factor is young people. So what am I supposed to do? So now I have gotten the value of my X, which is young people. Then I multiply every figure by that value. You have to find your X. Your X is not missing. You know it's not missing. It's actually in the equation. So look at your life. What you are looking for is in your life. There is nothing new again. There is nothing. The money you need is in Nigeria, is in the world. They don't need to print any new money again. All you need to find is to find a way to legitimately collect the money from the right people. Is to find a way to make sure the money is coming to you. Find your X. Now I'm not talking about your previous X that left you. I mean, find that factor. And let me tell you something. X is a problem. So some of you need to wake up tomorrow morning and begin to look for a problem. X is a problem. Don't run away from problems. I was locked up in EFCC's office cell for a whole day, 24 hours, because of 1 million naira. I could have run away. I could have jacked back, and none of you will be here today. Nobody will see me. Maybe I'll be somewhere in the UK doing what not. Yes, I'll be getting the pounds and taking pictures in the snow, and you will think my life is better. I can assure you not so many lives are better in the UK. Sometimes some of us even send money to them. You can be in the UK and not be very okay. Most times they are not okay. So if you cannot find a way to establish yourself first in a place, now I go to other countries as an invited guest by the government. So imagine if I had left, trying to escape the reality of Nigeria. Let me tell you, I believe strongly in this country. Nigeria is the greatest, brightest, best country in the world. It has the greatest opportunity. It is one of the places we can make it faster than any other country. We built a company worth over 2 billion naira in 9 months in Nigeria. Let me tell you, God is my witness. I started that company with 0 capital. Because why? I found my X. That my X were people. So I began to build relationship with people. My friend here, Rosemont Philo, please celebrate her. She was the one I shared. She's a corporate tech lawyer, amazing lady. You know, when I want to cry, sometimes I cry to her. After borrow me money. Say, you get the liars. I told her about the vision. I always have one vision every day. She's tired of me. I said, let's start this business. Let's do this. And she not go send me. She said, yeah, let's do it. Even though she knows that thing might fail. She just say, she wasn't that say, Olubori, this is my contribution to you. I am registering this company to you for free. And that was how we started. And then I got a friend because I had built a relationship. Because I found my X, that my X factor is people. My X factor is relationship. I began to build those relationships, not with money, but with service, with prayer, with relationship, with asking about them. Sometimes don't build relationship with money. I built some with gift. And one day this my friend said, I'm sure he's on his way. He said, Olubori, take this amount of money to take this land and start selling. And that was our first deposit into selling in the real estate, which he gave me at the price he bought it. Gave me the document. Said, when you have the money, start paying me. Nobody does that for you. Nobody does that for you. I found my what? My X. So X is an important thing for you to find. So for you, in your situation right now, X is relative. And don't forget that when you find that X, you find the X is not the answer. Okay? X is equal to your answer. X equals to what? Your answer. Then you do the multiplication on it. We were somewhere praying last year, December. That's when this idea came from me. Because I was reading a book of a young guy who did not defile himself with the foods of the world. Some of you, what you're taking so much garbage. That is why there is nothing productive coming out. You can't take in garbage and not bring out garbage. What are you consuming? What are you consuming? What are you consuming? What are you consuming? Ask your neighbor, what are you? Wait for a reply. See, let me tell you something. There is nothing wrong with consuming garri. My question is that garri consistent? Do you get what I'm saying? Is that garri what? If you are seeing garri, you are rich. Oh, I'm telling you are rich. Because if the garri is not consistent, you are in trouble. So whatever it is, that if it is small, no matter how small it is, you must learn how to abase and abound. You must learn when to know that this is what I have and I'll take it and enjoy it. You must learn to know that, okay, it's not for me to go and do. One day, sometimes I think 2 years ago, people say I have money. I went to see if I truly have the money. Because I've never really, I did what Lagod did, and I went to withdraw 100,000, I think 3 years or something like that. I just said, give me 100 naira, and it was volume. Put it in my car. Yes, this is money. So I went to buy chicken, turkey, fry like 17 eggs. No, I'm just joking. Okay. But I bought a lot of eggs, and I wanted to satisfy my own. And after I finished eating, I'm like, but is this really what wealthy people eat that makes them look the way they look? Let me tell you something. The greatest skincare is a drive for passion. Are you with me? That's why these ladies, I will not mention their names. The ladies, I will not mention their names. That no matter the skincare they are doing, the skin still no care. What makes you, what runs in my blood is passion. Purpose is not missing. I used to tell people, purpose is all around you. Purpose is whatever you find doing and you are doing it well. Purpose is if you are serving someone, you are serving them well. Purpose is if you are studying in school, you are studying it well. Purpose is you are giving your undivided attention to whatever you are doing at that particular time that you are doing it. Purpose is washing your parents' plate very well. Purpose is staying with your kitchen, with your mom in the kitchen to help her. Purpose is supporting your friend to become better at academics. And when you keep doing all of this, you begin to find purpose. See, let me tell you something. The difference between purpose and passion is that purpose is what the Creator has asked you to do. Passion is what you like doing. Most of the time, what you like doing, you might not have money to do it. But when you follow purpose, what the Creator wants you to do, it begins to make provisions available for you to be able to do them. So one of the things you need to find first in your life is your purpose. If a purpose of a thing is not known, abuse is inevitable. That's why some of you are in the wrong relationship, because you don't know your value. You don't know your own purpose, as you are not supposed to be pushed around among boys. You are supposed to be sitting with kings and queens and be making top decisions. But because you are in Sapade, because you are in one a school, because you are, oh, don't worry. I went to a, wait. I went to an NCE. In case you don't know. But I employed today people who are first class, people who are in private school. It's not by that. I'm just saying because you went to one school or because you have a bad background. All of us have that bad background. Can we compete about it? But we didn't compete about it. We said step up and do something about it. Purpose. See your passion. Passion when knows if hunger hold you, You say my passion is just doing this. I just want to be a workwear model. You don't get shoe where you go wear. You get tummy like me. Say you want to be a model. You are not eating 3 square meal a day. You are not even seeing food to eat as a vegetarian too. So that you are eating about night and you say you want to be a fashion. See, leave fashion first. Follow purpose. Because when the hand of hunger summer you forget passion. But when you get your purpose right, you have money to sponsor your passion, and then you begin to profit from it. So that is why this year is 10 times better. Purpose, passion, and profit. And I want to say to you, we are going to go, this is just the tip of the iceberg. Say tip of the iceberg. There's a lot that's coming for you today. And I want to advise you. See, one of the things I wanted to do to become also is to become a model for many of you as possible. That you can see us and see us as a picture of possibilities. Because some of us came from the deepest, from the worst place, from the worst case scenario. But God brought us out. We came out better. We were not lucky. Because we found the X. We were looking for the X. And we found it. We found the X and then we multiply it by the highest denominator. So who can give me the answer to that equation? What's the answer? Oh wow, you all know it. Please clap for yourself. And the reason why you got the answer was because you cross multiply. You cross multiply 3 cut 3 or 3 divided by 30, 10, x. Now what you do is you also live life by elimination. Eliminate things that are not important. There are things that are good in life but not important for you now. Some of you don't in the relationship right now. You have no business in love, in romance, if you don't have structured finance or good finance. You are just going to suffer that girl and be using Holy Ghost and say you love me like this. Do you love me? Do you love me? There is a better way to ask a woman if she loves you. Buy a new iPhone 16 Pro Max and don't say anything. Just say, take, God bless you and walk away. She will come and tell you, thank you for loving me, my dear. You know, I bought something for my wife for this event. And she came to hug me and say, thank you. I said, for what? She said, do you know I love you? Because of this theory I buy for you. I know. I don't worry. I know you love me. I know. Because there's a lot you can do. See, money is good. Money did this. Money has done a lot of things. And there's nothing wrong with loving and having money. Okay? So you must work hard and labor to get money. So please, relax. There's so much more. I didn't even open my notes, but just from my heart with you. And I want you to know that I love you all so much from the bottom of my kidney. Oh, you think I was saying no, my heart, my wife owns my heart. See my kidney? It is very large. It can take all of you. But I love you so much. Be a part of what we are doing in your campus. Go global. Do everything you want to be a part of. Join our LSA company, sell land. You know, people are making money. You hear their testimony today and learn. And we are going to have a golden wedding very soon, as I'm hearing. So I'm serious. Somebody, they met in our event, and they're going to marry very soon. So, yes. So connect with yourself. Connect with your what? Connect with your what? Collect number. Thank you so much, and God bless you. Please enjoy yourself.